I wanted to quickly show you guys the different asset resolutions for all of the iOS devices. And you'll notice that they can either be 1 times, 2 times, or 3 times. Now keep in mind that at 1 time or 1 times, our point is going to be equal to our pixel. So 1 point is going to be equal to 1 pixel on the iPad mini or the first and second generation iPads. And by iPad mini, I mean the first generation iPad mini. Now, 2 times would simply mean that for every point, there's going to be 2 pixels, therefore rendering a better image of what we're trying to look at. I want you to notice the iPhone 6 Plus renders at 3 times, at 401 pixels per inch. This is interesting, and we're going to talk about it in a second, but this means it's the only iOS device that doesn't render pixels the same as its physical pixels. Now, I understand the last thing I said was that rendered pixels and physical pixels are not equal with the iPhone 6 Plus, and I want to explain this really quickly and explain why downsampling on the iPhone 6 Plus occurs. Now, rendered pixels and physical pixels are going to be equal on every single device except the iOS 6, meaning if we design at a certain resolution, then it's going to be displayed at that resolution. Well, like I said, the 6 Plus is the only exception to that rule, and it's because of that Retina HD screen. Now, because the screen has a lower resolution than what would be considered natural at 3 times the resolution, the rendered content is then going to be automatically resized, and it actually is resized down to around 80%, and that's an approximation. So when we designed in our Udemy app, we designed at 1242 by 2208, and that's how many pixels we used in our resolution. But when that's displayed in our work, it's going to be downsized to 1080 by 1920, and those will be the physical pixels displayed, not the pixels rendered.